Hi everyone, welcome to my channel 10 Ways to Wear It. I'm Alicia, and on this channel I take one fashion item or one fashion trend and show you guys 10 different ways to wear it. Now in today's video I am bringing you a 1970s inspired get ready with me. I'm going to be doing my hair, my makeup, and showing you guys a few outfits that are inspired by the 1970s. I told you guys a little while back that I wanted to do like a vintage inspired type of video, so I'm going to do this one in the 70s, I'm going to do a 60s, I'm going to do an 80s, so I'll be mixing it up a little bit just to bring you guys something different. You know, I always like to bring you something different on this channel, keep you guessing, because I don't want you to get bored and I don't want to get bored making these videos. So if you're interested in seeing how I came up with this gorgeous 1970s style vintage makeup look, as well as this 1970s hairstyle and a few 70s inspired outfits, stay tuned for this video. Before we jump in, if you are not subscribed, now is the time to hit that subscribe button. I bring you all types of fashion, lifestyle, hair, and beauty videos, and I love to mix it up and bring you videos like this one today. So you'll love my content. Hit that subscribe button, you will not be disappointed. Now let's jump into all this 1970s glory, baby. Let's do it. Alrighty guys, so we're gonna be getting into the hair first. I'm gonna be showing you all how I got my ponytail, and the ponytail that I'm gonna be using is the Sensational Rainmaker. This is in the color 1B. You all saw this in my synthetic ponytails haul. This is such a cute ponytail for like a 70s hairstyle. It's perfect. It's textured, it's curly, it's just really nice. So it's gonna go super cute with these looks I got coming for y'all. But look at my hair is growing so much, you guys. I wanted to share the vitamin that I've been taking. It's this Physician's Choice Total Hair Clinically Proven Ingredients hair vitamin. I bought this on Amazon, and it was just something that I decided to try based on the reviews. And y'all, my hair been growing so much. It's getting so thick. I pressed it. I am 100% natural. I have no relaxers or anything on my hair. So before I blow dried and pressed my hair, it was about 2 inches long. So just know that. But we're gonna go ahead and slick this hair up into a nice top ponytail. So I'm just gonna kind of brush it all forward. And I got some questions recently about how I slick my hair, what I use. The only thing I really use is the Pump It Up Gold Super Hold Spray. This oldie but goodie that have you straight up smelling like hairspray. I buy this at the beauty supply. And I use the Black Panther Strong Edge Tamer. Buy that from Amazon. You can buy it in a smaller tub, but yeah, the Black Panther Edge Tamer. And those are pretty much the only 2 things that I use to slick my hair. So, and they seem to work, and they don't make my hair revert when I press it, so love that. So I'm gonna just go ahead and get my ponytail loosely where I want it. I want the hair to kind of fall forward, but not all up in my face, so think about right there would be good. So I'm just gonna loosely wrap my ponytail holder around it. I'm gonna go in with my hairspray. And my hair is thoroughly moisturized. My scalp is moisturized, honey. I did me a nice scalp massage with my scalp oil that I use from Amazon. And yeah, we're ready to go. And so I pretty much use the hairspray to get my hair up into the ponytail, and I use the edge tamer mostly only on my edges. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my ponytail first, and then we'll work on getting the edges together. So, and I love to use these big industrial rubber bands when I'm doing a drawstring ponytail or something, because I really want the combs from the drawstring to kind of grip underneath that rubber band. So, and these can get kind of loose and start to slide throughout the day. So we want a solid ponytail because I'm gonna be taking some pictures and doing all that. So now that my ponytail is nice and hairsprayed up and in the location that I want it to be, I'm gonna go ahead and rubber band it. And this is super easy. A lot of you guys ask about my ponytails and stuff like that. I think I'm gonna do like a ponytail video just to show you my different ones that I wear, because I get so many questions about it, but they're all so simple, y'all, like so simple. So now that that's up in a ponytail, I'm gonna just brush it a little more before that hairspray completely dries up. And now I'm gonna go in with my Black Panther Edge Tamer. I'm just gonna take a little bit of that on my edges. I'm not really a big baby hair shaping person. It's not really my thing. I feel like I'm a little old for that. You know, once you hit over 35, a lot of things you're just like, maybe not. I mean, it's cute. I do it sometimes. I'll do a few little whips around my head, but for the most part, I just like my edges nice and swooped and slick. I never could really get the hang of that baby hair thing anyway, especially if you're trying to continue wearing your hair for days. And with this, the hairspray, the Pump It Up hairspray doesn't make my hair so hard that I can't change my hair, the location of my ponytail and whatnot. So just gonna take this small brush and swoop it. Hopefully y'all can see that. And if I decide to do some curlies or something later, you know, I'll do those after my makeup, but right now we golden. Spray a little bit more hairspray. Now I'm gonna take my ends, twist them up, and I'll link those vitamins for you guys if you're interested in them. I will link those in the description. But I'm just gonna make a neat little bun with my hair. Take one of my scrunchies and just get that down nice and neat. Cute little ballerina bun. Get one more good brush. And this ponytail is definitely going to last. Now I'm gonna go ahead and take the Rainmaker. And this ponytail originally was a wig, so I guess they decided to make a ponytail with it. And I actually have both. I have the wig and the ponytail, but for today's video, I just decided I want to do a cute little bouncy 70s style ponytail. So, and if you can see the texture of that ponytail, it just looks like if your grandma pressed your hair and then put some tight rollers in it, that type of look. So that's why I really love it. And it just has two combs, one in the front, one in the back, and the drawstring right there. So I'm gonna go ahead and insert the front comb underneath that rubber band, nice and snug. Insert the back comb underneath, nice and snug. Take the drawstring and pull it nice and snug. And I'm just gonna take the end of that drawstring and wrap it around couple of times. I'm just gonna take a bobby pin and secure it. Ooh, I'm starting to sweat and turned off my air conditioner, y'all. Woo! See what I do for y'all? I don't turn off my air conditioner for nobody. All right, so that is on. It's nice and secure, and as you can see, you can't even see where it starts and ends, so I really don't even need to wrap any hair around. I'm loving the way that is looking just like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and tie my hair down because you know that's what black chicks do. We gotta tie our shit down. Okay, we got to tie it down. It just like a steak needs to rest, our hair needs to be tied down for a little bit. It does. Okay, it's essential to the hairstyle. So I'm just gonna take my little rag. This is like a little piece of skirt, an old stretchy skirt, and it's made the best scarf over the past few months for me. So it was like a skirt that I was getting ready to throw away. I'm like, you know what, this material feels like it would be a good stretchy scarf material. So I'm just gonna make sure I don't have any hair caught under there. Tie that baby. Just gonna tuck the ends. And bam, hair is done, honey. We got our little kinky curly ponytail on. I might end up cutting this a little bit. It's a little bit longer than I remember it being, so I may end up cutting it a little bit, but we'll worry about that later. It is time to get into the makeup, so let's get this face going, y'all. Alrighty guys, so we are ready to get started on this face. If you hear my air conditioner in the back, please ignore it in the background because I need to have that on right now. It's real hot. But anyway, I'm going to be starting off with my brows, and I'm going for really bushy natural brows today because I noticed that's what they have a lot in the 70s styles. While I go ahead and apply some Got To Be glue to my eyebrows to kind of slick them up, I'm going to insert some inspiration photos for the look that I'm going for today as far as my makeup. And as you can see, like I said, they went for really kind of natural brows with a fresh face and dramatic eyes. As you can see, the eyes are really heavy in a lot of the looks that you're going to be seeing right now. The eyes are like super heavy, you know, lower lash mascara, heavy top lash mascara, double wing liner, things like that. So we're going to be having some fun with today's look. As you can see from my inspiration photos, it's about to get pretty psychedelic up in here, y'all. I'm such a damn cornball. But yeah, those are kind of the inspiration looks that I'm going for, and those photos are from Pinterest. But I'm just brushing out my brows right now to really get them to like stand up so I can really see them, and so I can just really add to the volume and also keep them looking really natural. So that's the goal. So now that they're all brushed out, I'm gonna take a makeup wipe and remove that excess got to be glue. Now I'm gonna take this Music Flower liquid eyebrow pen, and it's like one of those 3-prong pens, if you all can see that. If you can kind of see the lines, it creates like 3 lines. I'm gonna take that, and because it's not dark enough for me, I'm gonna use my NYX liner, this really thick NYX liner, and I'm gonna kind of brush it across that to kind of make it a little bit darker going onto my brow. So I'm just kind of brushing that pen against the marker, the eyeliner marker, and I'm just gonna kind of go in and make hair-like strokes. And as you can see, it really kind of darkened up my brows and made them look a lot fuller, if you can see the difference, but still keeping them really natural. So I'll just do the other side. Alrighty, so we are done with that. I'm just gonna take the spoolie and kind of brush things up a little bit. And that's looking pretty good. Now I'm gonna go ahead and clean up my brows using the Kevyn Aucoin Skin Enhancing Concealer in the color SX14. Holy grail for me, y'all. I always use this, so you already know about this. Now I'm just going to take it all over my lid to prep my eyes for eyeshadow. Now I'm just going to take this little Real Techniques buffing brush and buff in that product. Now I'm gonna go ahead and set my eyes using the Laura Mercier translucent powder. Just bought 2 new ones, y'all. 2 fresh new Laura Mercier powders in the medium deep and translucent. I'm so excited. Ain't nothing like when you get a new jar of your favorite product, and I am obsessed with this powder. But I'm just gonna go ahead and set my lids. I'm gonna use the translucent to set them, because we don't want nair creasing. You don't know nair crease? Right, and the eyes are not done. Still got more to do. So the next thing I'm gonna go ahead and do is actually apply my lashes. Normally I would apply my liner at this point, but I'm gonna apply my lashes. Before I do that, I'm gonna go ahead and hit my lashes with some mascara, which I don't think oh yes I did. Fooled y'all. I'm gonna be using this Flower Intensive Eye Volumizing Mascara. This is just something that I found at Ross, y'all. Like, I found this at Ross. Can't even tell you much about it except that it's called Flower. So but I loved the way the wand looked, so I was like, let me try that. Alright, now that that's on, I'm going to go ahead and apply lash glue to my lids. Excuse me, I'm burping. I just drank some orange juice, y'all, but I'm going to go ahead and zoom you in a little bit for that part. I like to show you guys everything because I know some people are like, I'm going to do a get ready with me, and then they come on and then they're like, I've already done my brows, my foundation, and my base. That's the part I want to freaking see. Like, I don't really do a lot of eyeshadow and stuff, so it just, I'd be like, are you really doing a makeup tutorial if you don't show us the brows and the base? I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and apply this to my lash line, and I have to actually grab my lashes and kind of pull them down because they're so curly. Okie dokie. So the lash glue is on my lash line and everywhere else. So while that kind of dries down, I'm gonna go ahead and grab my lashes. So be right back. Alrighty, so my lashes are pretty much almost dry and ready to apply. So let's go ahead and pop those on. Alrighty, so my lashes are on, and I'm not exactly sure of the name of these lashes. I know they're Ardell lashes, and I know I bought them from Rite Aid, but I don't know if they're corset lashes or if they're the black dress brand style of lash. But I just wanted something short and kind of winged out. You'll see why a little bit later. But now that those are on, just want to kind of pinch them together with my natural lashes to really make them blend in, and they're just short, kind of winged out lashes. So now we're gonna go in with some lower waterline color. Another thing that you might have noticed in those pictures is that they were big on like bright water lines back in the 70s. So I'm gonna go for this kind of nude color here. This is the LA Girl Pro Primer. This is like an eyeshadow primer, but it rubs off so easily in my waterline. My eyes love to water, so I need something that really works. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply that in my waterline. I'm just gonna zoom you guys in a little bit so you can see my pretty face. Nothing can stop me, no, 'cause I'm addicted to what you and I realize. And I'm not gonna apply liner yet because we're doing something real special with the liner. So now I'm gonna go ahead and start on my base, my foundation, as well as my concealer. And I'm gonna be using the Black Radiance Color Perfect Liquid Makeup. This is the foundation I'm gonna be using. I'm gonna be using on the outer parts of my face the color Clove, and on the inner parts of my face the color Cashmere. So let's go ahead and apply that. I'm using this really cool brush that I found from Amazon. This is what it looks like. It comes in this little package, and it's like this little centagon type of shape brush. It's super soft. I ordered a few of them because they were only like $5 something. So I will link this for you because you guys also ask about my brushes a lot when I do these tutorials. But let's go ahead and apply Clove to the outside of the face. And Black Radiance foundations dry down really quickly, so you gotta work fast with these. But I like to just get it all over the face versus doing like one side and one side. So I'm gonna go in with my little kabuki brush and just rub that foundation in. And I love this brush because it has a nice sharp edge for me to just kind of trace around my eyebrows without disturbing them. Another thing I noticed about the 70s makeup looks is that they didn't do a lot of contouring. Like I said, they usually did more of like a fresh face with heavy eyes, something crazy on the eyes, heavy mascara, you know, some kind of design around the eyes as far as the eyeliner and stuff like that. But they didn't do a whole bunch of contouring, except when you get into like that Grace Jones era. So I'm not gonna contour too heavy or highlight too heavy today, because I want to go for more of like a fresh face. So I'm going to take that into the hairline a little bit so I don't have to do it later. Alright, now that that's on, I'm going to go in with cashmere right under my eyes. I'm also going to be adding a concealer. I'm going to be adding the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer, just to brighten things up, because this is a little bit lighter, but it's not like brightening. I'm just applying that right under my eyes, on the nose, and the forehead a little bit. So this is the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer in the color Deep Olive that I'm going to be mixing with that Cashmere Foundation by Black Radiance. Alright, so I'm just going to let that dry down a little bit. So now that that concealer and foundation has dried down a little bit, I'm going to go ahead and rub that in. And I'm just using this little kabuki brush that I got from TJ Maxx. I've had this brush for a long time. It's by the brand Kala, and it is their Buffing 483 brush. Alright, so now that that is all buffed in, I'm going to zoom you guys in a little bit just so you can see how well that blended in. Oh honey, oh honey. So now that that's all blended in, I'm going to go ahead and set under my eyes, and I'm going to be using the Laura Mercier translucent powder in the color Translucent, because we don't want no creases. I'm going to go right in with that powder. I'm just going to apply that on all the areas that I highlighted. All right. Now I'm going to go ahead and contour my nose a little bit. And lately I've been just using this pencil to contour my nose. This is the L'Oreal Liner Signature Eyeliner, and it's just like a really smooth, creamy eyeliner, and I've been using this to contour my nose, you guys. So I'm gonna zoom you in just so I can show you what I've been doing. It's like a brown liner, as you can see the color, and I just kind of take it right here, kind of where the point of my eye is, down. But I try to do it really lightly. Can you see that line? Just a super light line. I'm gonna do the other side. And I never get it completely perfect, but you can see that. Just a really nice, neat little line. And what I'm gonna do is take this brush. This is an eyeshadow brush by the brand Kestrel. This is also from TJ Maxx, and this is their all over eyeshadow brush, but I'm just gonna take that to kind of buff out that line. And now you can kind of see where the line was, but the line itself is not as visible. And my nose is like perfectly contoured. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and zoom you guys back out. Bye. Now I'm gonna go ahead and kind of contour my face just a little bit. Like I said, they didn't seem to do heavy contour back in the day like that, so I'm not gonna go too crazy with it. I'm gonna be using the Black Radiance True Complexion contour palette in the color medium to dark, and I'm gonna be going in with this contour color right here. And this is almost my complexion, so it's not really gonna create a heavy contour at all. You guys can see that it's not super heavy. It's really just adding more warmth than anything to my face. And excuse the snivels, guys. My nose started running all of a sudden. It always got to be something when you do a makeup tutorial. Something's gonna go wrong. Your eyes are gonna water, your nose is gonna run. There's gonna be something. And I'm just gonna contour. And then I'm also gonna sweep that under my chin a little bit. Now I'm gonna just take it on the sides of my nose where I did that line. And that looks great. Now that that's done, I'm going to go ahead and jump back to the eyes for a minute because it's time to get to the real business, y'all. Let's go. So the first thing I'm going to be doing with my eyes is to go ahead and kind of shape out the shape that I'm going for. I'm going to be using this NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in the color Gold. This is what it looks like. And I'm going to use that to kind of shape out where I want my eyeshadow, because I'm going for like a really double wing, bright gold, kind of gold finger kind of look. So hopefully you all can see that. Zoom in a little bit. And because I have hooded eyes, I kind of have to go above my crease for you to see that color really. So you might see me going above my crease. Alright, so now that we've got that applied, that is definitely an eyeshadow base, so it's very moist. So you want to set that, and I'm going to set that using the ColourPop California Love palette. I'm going to be going in with this gold color right here, right there, on top of that NYX Jumbo pencil. Wow, and do you see the color payoff with that? Wow. Alrighty, and I did kind of drag that out past my eye, and that's because I am going to be taking my wing kind of out a little bit. So now we're going to get into the wings, and I'm going to keep you guys zoomed in so that you can see what I'm doing. I'm going to be using this Bold and Sexy Liquid Liner by Black Radiance to create my wing. It has two different sides. It has a pointy side there, and then it has like a marker type of side, if you can see that. So I'm going to be starting with the pointy side to do my lower liner. Alright, so as you can see, I kind of extended that liner out past my eye a little bit as well. Now I'm gonna go ahead and switch sides for the top liner. This is what I'm nervous about, y'all. I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous, my throat, my voice is tripping. So anyway, I'm gonna try to do this. I want to do a top liner above that gold. Let's just do it, y'all. Let's just do it, okay? Just watch me jack this up. think I did it, y'all. I think I did it. I think I did it. Now this eye is starting to water. But anyway, we're gonna get through this. I'm gonna try to do the other side and make it look the same. Lord help me. Alrighty, so now that we got the eyes done, I did go ahead and set my under eyes as you guys saw earlier. So I'm gonna go ahead and set the rest of my face using the Sephora Micro Smoothing Powder. This is in the color Deep. And I'm just gonna lightly set the rest of my face with that. Now that my face is all set, I'm going to be going in with some blush. I'm going to go in super light with it. I don't know what brand this blush is, but it's like this pinky type of fuchsia color that I'm going to be using. I'm trying to keep it really light on my cheeks. Y'all know I tend to go crazy with the blush. In that one video, I look like a straight up trollop from a 1920s brothel. So y'all know I can go crazy with the blush, but I'm going to keep it light today. I'm just going really light-handed on my cheeks. It's so interesting because in the 70s you had some parts where they wore the extreme blush, like super heavy, like Twiggy and people like that. And then you have periods where they kept it really light and natural. So I'm gonna just go for the light and natural today. I'm gonna put a little bit on my nose. Give me that pouty nose kind of look. Perfecto. Alright, now that we're just about done, I'm going to go ahead and do my lips, and I'm just going to be going in with some typical colors that I always use. This brown lip pencil that I buy from Amazon, this Smashbox Always On liquid lipstick in the color Stepping Out, and I'm going to be going over that with just some simple lip oil. So super simple on the lips. Alright, now that the lips are done, I'm going to go ahead and set my face, and I'm going to be using the e.l.f. Matte Magic Mist and Set to set my face. Alrighty guys, face is done, hair is done, so you know what that means. Let's get into these 70s inspired outfits that I have put together for y'all. They are so nice and they are so nostalgic and fun, so let's get into them. Alrighty, so here is my first 70s inspired look, and I'm definitely feeling this. It is hitting all the marks for me. This denim pinafore dress is from Boohoo. I've had this for a few years. I also picked up this vintage shirt at a thrift shop a couple of years ago, and I threw on these yellow Chinese laundry suede pumps. They're like a platform pump, super cute for this look because platforms were all over the 70s. Y'all know that was the shoe to wear in the 70s. And I also threw on these sort of psychedelic earrings to finish off the look. Really nice, right? This is definitely a 70s nostalgic vibe right here, and I am loving it. It is so cute. This dress with the shirt underneath and these platforms, such a cute outfit. What do y'all think of this first 70s inspired look? I'm feeling real Diana Ross like in this. My wings spread, levitate above the ground and make eye contact with clouds. Now I'm rising. Folks, so here is my next 70s inspired look, and this outfit is something I've had for about 6 years. I purchased this on the Haute Look website. It's from the Macbeth collection, and I just loved it the moment I saw it, and I've held on to it for all these years. I guess I knew this video was coming, but this is such a 70s inspired outfit. As you can see, it's very matchy-matchy, bold prints with the green and the pink and white, and it's just super cute. I threw on my 9 West chain belt, my gold chain belt, and I threw on these satin knotted slides. These are from Target. I've had those for about a year, but I love this look. It definitely reminds me of like 70s glam, walking around your house with like a whiskey sour in your hand. This is the vibe that I'm getting, honey, with your hair laid, just looking good, waiting for your husband to come home because he's paying all those bills, right? I love this look. Super cute. Definitely a look that I've held on to and that I will continue to hold on to because I love the vibe of this one. Tell me now, tell me something, 'cause I don't know how this gonna end. Oh no. here is my next 70s inspired look, and it's this gorgeous play suit or jumpsuit from Boohoo. I recently purchased this, so I'll link it for you all. I also threw on my Nike Court Royales because I wanted this to be kind of a casual, playful weekend look, like one of those looks where you would see people hanging out at the cafe, having a Coke, having a root beer float or something like that. So that's the look I was going for. I also threw on this velvet headband that's from Nordstrom. I've had that for a few years, and some nice beaded earrings from Forever 21. I love this look. Like I said, this is one of those looks you will probably see in the 70s with people just hanging out on the weekend with their friends, you know, smoking a little Mary Jane or whatnot. But yeah, this is that look, and I really love it. It's super cute. Definitely one of those playful, cute 70s vibes. I hope I hit the mark on this one as well.
And you get together, you and I, we vibing like
Alrighty folks, so here is my next 70s inspired look, and this is definitely a look that I would wear today. Like, it's sweater vest, so you know, a sweater vest is like my one thing that I love. But I threw on this sweater vest from Shein. It's like a printed sweater vest with these Lee jeans. I recently purchased these from Nordstrom. I also threw on these Topshop platform red alligator print or alligator embossed heels. Really simple outfit. This white shirt underneath is from H&M. It's like a basic staple in my wardrobe. I have like 4 of these shirts, but super cute little outfit. You know, in the 70s, sweater vests were all the rage, and of course in the 2020s, sweater vests are all the rage for Alicia. But I really like this look. I love the nice flared jeans with this sweater vest, kind of bringing like a casual look to the sweater vest. And this is definitely a 70s look that is modern and cool still today. So I'm feeling this one, y'all.
spacing out of sight, you need me in my line. Need no face, don't need no phonies, no, no, no. Need no snakes, no only homies down for show. Go, 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 get a book.
Alrighty folks, so here is my next 1970s inspired look, and this one is definitely hitting the mark as well. This psychedelic two-for dress is something that I thrifted a while back, so if you've been following my thrift with me videos, then you've definitely seen this dress. But I love it. I paired it with these white boots. These I think are from Urban OG. I've had them for a couple of years now, and I just think this is such a cool 70s look. This dress was a lot longer, and I actually cut it, and I feel like I cut it a little bit too short, but you know, they rocked them short back in the 70s, so don't get it twisted. But I love this look. It's so fun, it's jazzy, and it just makes me want to like dance and do some of the dances that they did in the 70s. Even though I don't know them, and I can't dance, but I think this is such a cute look. What do you guys think of this 70s vibe? Did I nail it or what? I know I nailed it, y'all.
And live my life, hey. Take it, just don't do it. And live my life. Don't take it personal.
Alrighty folks, so here is my last 70s inspired look, and this is a really simple look, another like chill weekend type of look that you might have seen in the 70s, but all of these pieces are recent pieces. None of this is vintage, but this is a vintage style t-shirt. This is from Target. I absolutely love it. It just says MTV on it, and I love the color green on it as well as those oranges and greens. Gives me vintage vibes 100%. I also have on this universal thread skirt. This is also a vintage style piece, but that line universal thread at Target tends to be more on the vintage style side of things, and I really love that line actually. So I purchased this skirt about 2 years ago. It's like a midi length skirt. It has a split in the front. It's an A-line skirt, which you definitely saw a ton of in the 70s. A-line skirts were everywhere, short ones, long ones, midi length ones like this one. So loving that. I also threw on these green suede boots. Those are from H&M to finish off the look. Super cool, nice big gold hoops, because you know you had to have some popping earrings in the 70s. But yeah, I love this look. I really think I touched on all the different styles of the 70s. I had that kind of psychedelic dress, then I had this kind of chill outfit, I had the jumpsuit that was kind of fitted in the middle and kind of loose chill vibes with that one. I also had on that extra glam kind of printed set. So I think I touched on all the different looks, and this one is definitely another weekend chill casual look. Maybe going to the drive-in movie theater, something like that, with my nice little ponytail pumped up real high. So loving this look, you guys. I hope you liked all these styles.
Like, ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? Ride with me if you ride with me.
Thank you all so much for watching this 70s inspired Get Ready With Me. I really hope you enjoyed it. I hope you liked what I came up with as far as my hair, my makeup, this sort of dramatic look. This kind of reminds me of Elizabeth Taylor when she played Cleopatra, but girl, I was trying to go all out, okay? I was not trying to go light on this one. So as you can see, we went full glam and I'm loving this look. I hope you guys liked how I put it together. Super easy to recreate. You saw the steps. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you like my few little outfits. Girl, I am ready to do this 1960s video, and of course I'm going to be doing an 80s video for y'all because the 80s was the lick too. So anyway, I hope you guys look forward to that. Thank you all so much again for watching. Thank you to everybody who subscribed, and I will see all of you guys on the next video. Love y'all. Take care. Bye y'all.